What's up? It's Friday, April 3rd, 2026, and I'm going on a walk. There's lots of trains roll through where I live. As I'm sure you've seen in some of my other videos, you can sometimes hear the trains. And, I've never really wanted to, ride them. I've met plenty of train hoppers in my life, and that's never really something I wanted to get into. And, I don't even ever feel like I'd like to even just, walk down the tracks. Train tracks kind of suck to walk on for me. The ties are spaced weirdly apart, so it's just I can't keep any kind of a comfortable gait. Just walking by the dump over there, and I've got a banana because I haven't eaten anything yet today. I've been walking for about 1.5 miles. Some nice neighborhoods in here. I'm on the pole side of the tracks, as some people claim. I'd like to do 15 or 16 miles today. 15 or 16 miles sounds good. Sounds doable. I keep about a 3.5 mile pace. Just road walking. Just a little bit of road walking. There's a train right there. Down in North Queensland. Oh, I think not, mate. That's an Amtrak. Everyone's got their yards all mowed. Everyone's out doing yard work, landscaping. And I'm listening to the Off Trail with Dixie podcast. It's Dixie's new podcast. Hey y'all, it's Dixie. She's got Kelly Hayes on this one, and she just dropped it 2 days ago. And that's a nice willow. Look at that. And it's proven to be a pretty good listen. She's great to talk to. I can't believe how much time has passed in this world. I remember coming across her channel back in 2023 and hearing people like her and Kelly Hayes talk about, where the trails they've hiked. Kelly Hayes is talking about doing the PCT next year in 2027 because she never got to finish her original PCT hike. And yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy to listen to all of it and think, man, in 2024 I was delivering pizzas on my bike downtown Seattle and just had no idea what I was in for with the PCT. And here we are, having hiked the PCT already, and small town living, just trying to make a buck, trying to save a couple. And yeah, if I thought that I daydreamed a lot about the PCT before it started, it was all I could think of. Boy, now that I know what's out there, it's even more intense thinking about the CDT. But what I'm really thinking about is just getting out on trail this summer in Washington and seeing what kind of adventures I can get into here. Because on one hand, I could go have adventures and do some hikes and all that stuff, and I don't want to spend all my money that I'm saving for the CDT though. I gotta save that. Super diligent this time around because I'm not gonna spend. I'm not gonna blow my money to get onto the trail. I'm not selling my car. I don't really have anything to sell. I've got my car and I need that. I'm gonna need it when I get back too. So this year, it's all up to me, baby. And huge shout out to all the people who contributed to the channel during my hike last year. Y'all, you know, I still have all the letters that y'all sent with y'all resupplies. And, you know, without the donations, I would have been up the creek without a paddle. So that just means so much. And even though it's kind of tricky sometimes to keep the positive mental attitude, the PMA, as they say, to keep that up, I'm really trying to. And I think, wow, look at that. Little strip kind of reminds me of some of the cities in NorCal, towns in NorCal. And so, yeah, hopefully I can just keep interesting content up on the page. But I'm going to keep posting. I'm going to be posting more, I think, too. And definitely gonna get good with my GoPro at editing and uploading videos with that too, because I just think there's a lot more possibilities with that. Got about 45 pounds in my backpack right now, and I am wearing the same Bedrock sandals that I got in Chester, California last year. Dang. That thing's like a half mile away from the store. Should I take it back? I think I'll leave it. Let's see. Is it on? It's on. It's on. I gotta take it back. What's in here? Gross. All right. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. We're taking it back, or we're not. It's dead. It's dead. Can't take it any further. Oh well, I tried. You know, we do have some beautiful, beautiful magnolias here in Washington. Not to be underestimated or overlooked, man. Let's go. Ground score numero uno of the day. Cool yard. Let's go. I-5. The I-5. I don't see any bums sleeping under here. Should I try and hitchhike to Packwood? Just go? This is the local parking ride right here. Kind of quiet on a Friday afternoon, but I think 5 to 6 hours and three buses, maybe not 5 hours, maybe 4, and be in Seattle. Can't really get any further south from here. Can't get further south than here, really. Maybe, but definitely no big, you know, cross county and cross city connections coming out of here. And probably got some people doing drugs in their cars on this lovely sunny day. And here's the trail that I'm gonna take for a few miles. Woo! Tights are off, baby! Get some sun on them gams. Get some sun on them gams, boy. Oh, man. Oh, it feels so good. So good to be in the sunshine. You know, I really stopped wearing sunglasses unless I'm driving or riding my bike. It's just like, it's not good, man. You gotta get every bit of sun in you that you can. It's so good for you. Don't believe the hype about sun being bad for you. Don't believe the hype. Sun yourself. Sun yourself. Do a full sun. Oh, look at that. That's the Chehalis River. Nice. See that? A little tent in there. It's, you know, I will say, it's pretty crazy to have, you know, I was living in Seattle for almost 8 years before I did the PCT. And it was really funny being on the PCT and doing all the schizo stealth camping that I did, because to me, you know, I just was, you know, doing it, and at the same time in my head I'm like, oh my gosh, this is exactly how the homeless tweakers are back in Washington. And after being done with it and being back into the world and seeing homeless people doing their camping, their stealth camping and stuff, I'm just like, dang it, guys, like, normal people could have slept there. I could have slept there. But you guys had to take it, had to horn in on that, and, you know, c'est la vie. I'm walking along the I-5 right now. That's the I-5 right there. Beautiful day. Got farmland out here. I'm not sure if it's actually farmland. It might be alfalfa. There's a local airport nearby. And just, what a great day. What a great day. I'm 5 miles in. And talk about civilization. I am now into a complex mine. A complex. Me and my friend Lucas joke about, we use that word complex and the terminology as a joke, because in like mountaineering jargon, a complex is like it's a grouping of peaks or mountains that are all in kind of like one condensed area. And so when it comes to like peak bagging and mountaineering, if you find a complex, it's like, oh cool, like you could be looking on Google Maps, you could be looking on anything, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's definitely a complex right there. There's this peak here, there's that peak there, there's this ridge here, there's that traverse there, and if we just, you know, it's only going to be like a 22-mile hike up into that complex, man. And so we have this running joke about it, and all the different applications for what a complex could be outside of, like, you know, hiking and climbing. And so I am amongst car dealerships, Home Depots, Taco Bells, and Walmarts now. So I am effectively in a retail industrial complex mine. Complex. Gotta get in it, mine. Yeah, I gotta get in it. Yeah, I gotta need it, mine. Oh God, we've reached the Walmart. Jeez. You know, when you don't go to a Walmart that often, it can be a little assaulting, man. Like, sensory-wise, emotionally, mentally. I swear though, you know, it is so fun to be walking around, you know, as if I was in town on a thru-hike again. I think sun shirts button up all the way. I think the sun shirts are a Mondo hack. I think it just like throws people off when you look like a dirtbag, but you just, for some reason, it's like, why is that dirtbag got his shirt buttoned up all the way? So let's go. Strip mall action, a little strip mall action. It's about 2:30 and I'm almost 7 miles in. And I'm wondering if I'm gonna be able to hit 20 miles today, maybe. Oh, teriyaki. Oh, teriyaki sounds so good. Can't really afford teriyaki. But I'm wondering if I can hit 20 miles today. Maybe. Because my theory is like, you know, if you really want to get some miles in, just go on a walk or a run as far as you can and then turn around. And leave your phone at home so you can't call for a ride. Oh, Lordy. Oh. Okay, I'm passing the airport and I'm almost to the local rail trail that I have had footage of biking along, but today, just walking on it, dude. Just walking on it. I take some more of that direct sunlight. Tell you what. Check it out. The back parking lot of the local Veterans Memorial Museum. Sick. And way off over yonder is Mount St. Helens. Still covered in snow, even though this is proving to be a record low snow year for the Cascades up and down the west coast. Still a ton of snow in that mother. Still not quite mountain season yet. We're getting there. Awfully close. Woo! Made it to the trail. 7.5 miles to the trailhead. And I'm gonna do 2.5 more miles. That'll be 10 miles. And then walking back home, that'll be 10 miles, which makes for a 20-mile day. I think it's about 3 p.m. right now. And I have eaten 1 banana and haven't had any coffee. Just had water and a banana. So, little park bathroom review. Let's go. All right. Ooh. Could be worse. Could be better. Ladybug. Hey, all right. What do you know? We out here, dude. And I'm out here at my local Rail to Trails park, trailhead, and yeah, made it here. It's almost 8 miles from where I live to this trailhead, and it's Friday today. Beautiful weather today. It's been a beautiful walk. Feet feel great, legs feel great. My pack has been pretty heavy. My pack is chilling at around, I think, like 44 pounds. Just bringing in some updates for the channel today. I'm out on this is a 20-mile day is what I'm aiming for. Should be a 20-mile day. I'm at almost 8 miles right now. And I'm going to take a couple miles down this trail and then turn around and start heading back home. Should be a 20-mile day. It's just after 3 o'clock right now, so hoping to be back to the crib around 7, maybe 8. Let's see. Go over a couple of things. I was just at Walmart and I bought, they have these battery packs, these 10,000 milliamp battery packs for $12.88. So I bought 2 of them. I already have a couple of battery packs at home, a 10,000 and a 20,000 milliamp battery pack, but I just think that these are a good thing to have. Here's my pack. Oh, got the new catalyst. The Ultra Catalyst with the lightweight waterproof material. It's my backup battery pack. There's the popcorn that I found earlier, and I might have this as a snack when I get home. In my outside pocket, I've got my my tights that I started the walk with today. I've got a beanie. This is an outdoor research beanie. Love this thing. Got this at Wonderland Gear Supply in Seattle not too long ago. They're a used gear store in Seattle. Like, they do consignment and used gear, and yeah, so Wonderland Gear Exchange, that is the place to go in Seattle. I've also got a liter of water. I've got my other liter, which is almost gone, behind the camera that I'm balancing my phone on right now. And then inside the pack, I'm not going to take all this out, but just to give you an idea, I've got a hoodie because I didn't know what the weather was going to do today. And this is how I get the weight in my pack. I've got this schmog right here, and inside of it I have wrapped up in a little hand towel as well. Just a brick of asphalt that I picked up off the side of the road. And I have a couple more of these in the pack, but I also have a couple of big rocks in there that's what I use. That's how I get my pack weight up for these rucks that I've been doing. So yeah, that's what I do for training. So anytime what I do is I basically just leave the weight in the pack, and I weigh myself on a scale with my pack, and then I weigh myself on the scale without my pack, and that's how I get the weight. And so with nothing in it, this pack weighs 38 pounds. So I know that a liter of water weighs 2 pounds. So if I put 2 liters of water in here, then I'll be at 42 pounds. And so that's how I base. That's how I base. Oh, I've also got some gloves in here, just some cheap little Kinko gloves in here, just to keep my phalanges warm if they get chilly. It's really weird walking without trekking poles, because when you're just swinging your arms and walking with your arms down at your side, I do notice that, like, my hands get a little swollen and they get all weird, whatever. Yeah, so stick all this stuff back in here. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I'm gonna open up this power bank and see what's in here. We got a 1 foot USB C to C, USB-C to USB-C cord right there. And then, oops. And there's the battery pack right there. Bam. Let's see if it's got any juice in it. 100%. That's pretty cool. It's always really great when you buy one of these and they come fully charged, because sometimes they don't. Sometimes they come charged with like maybe 30% or 60%, something like that. So that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool, man. Let's see. What is it? What else is popping? I'm working a full-time job right now. It's a minimum wage job, and minimum wage in the county I live in is $17.13. So I'm working 40 hours a week right now at $17.13 an hour. It's not easy, because I can't help but feel like I have more skills than are worth $17.13 an hour, and I could achieve more, and so I'm trying to hedge myself into a realm of more income. There's a college in town. There's a state college in town here that I am looking into some courses for. I'm looking into learning to be an electrician, getting some knowledge in that, and learning to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any kind of job like 9 to 5 type stuff. I want to hike. I just want to hike and adventure and cross mountain ranges. But the reality of life is that you have to pay bills, and I really I don't want to have to struggle to pay bills. And with this changing world, that we live in, I'd like to kind of position myself to be able to make a living and pay bills, while also having to not worry about time I take off to go hike, or if I go do another long hike, a through hike. I don't want to have to come back to town and worry about, oh no, what job am I going to get, and how am I going to make money, and how am I going to make a living. And if I do have to concern myself with that, I don't want to be in the minimum wagey class of doing that. I'd like to have enough knowledge and skills in something where I can, just grab a job that pays more than minimum wage. And I thought about welding. I thought about HVAC. I've really explored the trades, and I think electrical is definitely the way for me to go. I think a knowledge in that whole realm is worth a ton. So I'm going to be enrolling in some classes here soon at the local college to get up to speed on that, and just kind of increase my knowledge and skill set. So there's that. Um, I really I'm really good at I'm finding I'm really good at talking with people. I'm great at interviewing people, at talking with people, at networking and marketing. And so like I can connect people, I can get to know people, and I can relate with people and I can communicate with people. So finding something in that vein of a skill set is definitely something, you know, that I'm always on the prowl for to do. I really just think I'm gonna put as much effort into this channel as I can going forward, because I was really shocked at I was really shocked when I got back from the trail at the amount of outdoors online influencers that I found out were online. I don't know. I guess I wasn't in this realm before the PCT, and now that I find myself in this realm of, you know, like online outdoor content creation, I I think I definitely have a knack for a lot of parts of it, for filming. You know, growing up skateboarding, you get a knack for filming what angles look good, what sort of, you know, editing looks captivating and is fun to watch without just, you know, boring yourself off the edge of your seat. And also, you know, interviews with people. Growing up a total music nerd, there and with the majority of the music I listen to being old music, where, you know, you're you know, into artists that aren't doing it anymore or not doing it the same as they used to. You One of the things that you do is you look for interviews with old bands, like, oh, I love this band, but they really only put out music from 84 to 93. So you look for, you scrub the internet. I scrub the internet for interviews with the band members. I want to know about this band. I want to get some insight into, you know, their world and everything. And through that I learned like what I like to see in interviews and what makes a good interview. And so I know for sure I'm a good interviewer. I can interview people, and so maybe I'll bring some interviews to the page. Maybe I'll have like a playlist of, you know, interviews where I interview all sorts of people. So if you have any ideas of interviews you'd like to see with people, hikers, runners, cyclists, hunters, guides, rangers, definitely drop it in the comments, because if there's a you know, if there's anyone interested, if there's an interest, then I'll go find it. I'll go find those people and I'll interview them and I'll talk to them and get some, you know, get some information about them and put it out there that people can see and people can, you know, learn about other things, because it's all about, you know, like learning more, knowing more. The more you know, the more you know. So maybe someone isn't trying to be a park ranger, but maybe they'd be interested in, you know, what's the day in the life like as a park ranger, and I could go find that out. You know, maybe. What do you think? What do you think? Um, yeah, yeah. Really happy with this pack. Going with the Catalyst again. This is probably going to be the pack that I embark on the CDT with. If it, you know, it definitely, my other one took a beating on the PCT, but I won't be doing as much backpacking with it this year in Washington. But I could definitely see this pack lasting long enough to make it to the CDT next year. And when I start the CDT next year, I'll probably be starting in June. I'll be going southbound, so I'll be starting in June. Big shout out to Bubblehead Hikes on Instagram and YouTube. The homie Slide is his trail name. He's going to be embarking on the CDT this year. Also, huge shout out to Cannonball and his lady. You guys, they're starting the AT. They're going to be hiking the AT this year. I'll link their Instagrams in the description for this video, because you're gonna want to follow them. You're gonna want to follow them and check out their hike on the AT this year. The AT, you know, it sounds fun. I'm not as hyped about the AT as I am about the CDT. I'm also like, God willing, if I manage to do the CDT and the AT, I'll be getting my triple crown on the AT, which is going to be interesting, because I don't know, you know, I kind of for an epic finish, I really kind of pictured it in Washington. I also never pictured myself attempting to triple crown. I've been into through hiking since I was like 16 years old, which is, I got into backpacking when I was like 12, 13. My parents always had books about backpacking on our bookshelves growing up, and I just, once I found out that people will actually hike, an entire trail in a year, I just thought, man, that's it. I've been so obsessed with backpacking from such a young age, and everything that's happened to me and every trajectory that my existence has taken since I was just a little child, and has brought me to where I am today, which is, a 35-year-old adult with a seething passion for the outdoors. And I found my outlet through hiking, and I'm so passionate about it that I just want to share as much as I can about it with other people on this channel. So yeah, I think I'm going to be, in the very near future, I see a lot more videos coming up on the channel. I want to be posting a lot more. I want to be sharing a lot more. I want to be finding every opportunity that I can to have adventures and share adventures on the channel. With the exception that I am, working to save for a through hike. So as you follow the channel, you will be witnessing a through hiker saving for their next through hike. So I haven't seen any videos on that thus far, from the point of I finished a through hike, and now usually what you see is someone who does a long trail, and then maybe you see a few videos, but then all of a sudden, a year goes by and they're doing their next long trail, and you see them coming back to the the platform. And I really want to bridge that gap, and so I'll be posting videos all throughout the rest of 2026 and documenting my quest to achieve through hikeability of the Continental Divide Trail, which is 3,100 miles, mind you. So we've got 500 extra miles on top of the PCT miles, which were about 2,600. So the CDT is a bit longer, and so yeah. From here on out, the content that's always going to be looming in the background is the CDT attempt in 2027. So yeah. I also have other concerns, like I have dental issues I need taken care of. My teeth are not doing that great, and I've had to have teeth pulled, and I could probably use a couple implants, maybe a few. I definitely really can't afford to lose any more teeth. It's not because I have poor dental hygiene. It's because just, I don't know, the cards for me as far as my teeth go, it is what it is. So I'm definitely going to be getting some dental work done, and having the funds for that is going to be another thing as well, because I don't want to be one of those guys and one of those folks who lose their teeth at a young age. So if I can avoid that, that'll be great. It's 4 o'clock. It's 4:08 right now, and so I think it's time to get walking. One thing that I do love about being on trail is timing your day by where the sun is in the sky, as opposed to the clocks that we're also tied to. So yeah, I do enjoy that, and I miss that about trail. Yeah, time to get walking. So here we go. Shoo! Big river vibes. It's a shallow river. It's only like 20 feet down there. You couldn't jump it. Sure would like to, though. Oh. And in full swing of the seemingly endless trail. We'll juke over here into the gravel. Give a little ease on the feet. Give a little ease on the feet. Man. So there's an ultra marathon coming up in 3 weeks. I just saw it on Facebook today. It's at the Capitol Forest in Olympia, outside Olympia, and it's 50 miles, 18 hours, and I think it's called the Capitol Peak Ultra. And honestly, I'm thinking about doing it. Like, honestly, I'm really thinking about doing it. Hey, yo, thank you so much. Right on, cool drivers. Let's go. I'm thinking about doing it. It's in 3 weeks, 50 miles, but they also have a 25K option, which is, I think, just 16 miles. I don't know. Part of me wants to go for the gold and try and hit the 50. It's only $50 to register. And, 50 miles in 18 hours, I think I could do it. And my good bro, I know he's told me before, like, hey, dude, if you're gonna do marathons or anything like that, just sign up. Just set it, otherwise you won't. And I'm like, okay. So that would be my first ultra marathon. So I don't know. Maybe I'll sign up for it. We'll see. I haven't been running lately, but I could pump the numbers up. I could pump the effort up. Yeah, we'll see. You know, it's funny on days where I don't work, when I wake up and the weather is nice. As a youth, that would trigger excitement. I want to grab my skateboard, get my ass to the bus, which was a 2 mile juke to the bus stop from the house I grew up in. Mostly downhill, so I could bomb most of it on my board. But slightly rural roads, so have to hop off and get onto the side to avoid the big trucks. But once I got to the bus stop, it was only one bus to the bus connection that got me to Seattle, the east side of Washington, which is the east side of Lake Washington, land of many skate parks. And, you know, like, it's interesting to be grown and waking up on days like today where I'm like, okay, I could do one of several things. A, I need to figure out my health insurance with the state because I'm making so little money right now. I still qualify for state health insurance, and I need to figure that out because I need to get into a dentist. And two, I could figure something out with the college and get some things going with classes. But three, I need to go do stuff to stay strong and stay fit. And, you know, I can't just grab my skateboard and go, because if I get messed up on my board and I take a slam at the skate park, like, I'm not trying to go through that, man. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to be in the hospital anytime soon. And there's that factor as well. And it's so crazy to be experiencing the evolution of what gets you hyped to get out of bed in the morning. I also didn't get out of bed until 11 o'clock today because I worked late yesterday, and, you know, my schedule's all wonky like that. So it's it's really interesting. I chose a walk. I chose fitness, and I chose the walk. And, you know, tonight I'll hop on my laptop and figure something out with the state healthcare website. And yeah, but otherwise it's just like, you know, seems like the whole world is bombarding us with all sorts of challenges that we really have to face. Like, you know, I'd really love to just pour everything into fitness and my next through hike and you know, filming and doing epic videos, but if I don't take care of my teeth, I'm gonna end up with dentures in my 40s, and I can't have that. So there's all these fine lines that we walk, and I know that some other you fools out there watching this are going to do the same stuff. You gotta be. I can't be the only one, man. So, man, what it boils down to is how to cope with that. How do you cope with, oh no, I'm not working on this right now. I should be working on that right now. What should I prioritize? Well, I can't tell you that. I can only tell you what I'm prioritizing. I am prioritizing fitness, diet, and health. So, you know, all you can do is the next best thing. That's really all you can do. So, and if you do have to accept that what you put off today, you will have to work tomorrow. Unless you want to just go be a homeless bum, which is always an option. More farm stuff. We farming.
So you want to take charge, okay? Girl, I no mind. Go do your thing, girl, I'll be quiet, yeah. I no lie. Baby, when I say it's your time, you say make her hold tight. Now she says she want give me that. She give me African waist like Tiwa. She want give me that work like Rihanna. Yeah. Cherry bush, she rotate TD like a tire. Yeah, she dey make man stand ovation.
Only a quarter of a mile left, and I'll be at 10 miles. And then it's time to turn around, walk the 10 miles back. That'll be a 20-mile day. It is 4:50. I started walking around one-ish, I think. So probably gonna be dark by the time I get home, but that's okay. Feet are feeling good, legs are feeling good, back's feeling good. I think some push-ups are in order though. I think some push-ups are in order.
I am the candy man, coming from Bounty Land. I am the candy man, coming from Bounty Land.
Will you give me
and the sun sinks ever lower. This is the longest walk I've done since I've been back, since the PCT. Longest walk since PCT. So, feeling pretty groovy. All right. 6 o'clock, 14 miles in, and coming back to the dense civilization, today's just a mile day, because, what I want to do this summer is have the ability to scoot up to the mountains, if I get a quick opportunity to, and be able to just send some miles. And so this is just me trying to stay in shape for that. Really, it's just, it's awesome to get some sun. It's really not, the most scenic kind of day, but it's what it's all about, man. These are those parts of life that you just don't see on the mainstream, if you know what I mean. In the mainstream. Like being in a spot like this where there's like Home Depot and Walmart and all these places and all this, thanks you guys. It's just like, it just feels like I'm at a town stop on trail. And I wonder, it feels like I'll always feel like this. And I look at those hills, that hill right there, I look at that horizon line, and like 100 miles east of that horizon line is the Pacific Crest Trail and mountains. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm thinking at this point, maybe life's too short to even worry about any longevity in work. Maybe I ought to just riff with it. I don't know. What do you think? Okay. 17 miles in to the day. And my feet are starting to hurt. That's okay. I'm just about 3.5 miles from home. And at my pace, which is 3.5 miles an hour, should be there about an hour. There's a Winco coming up here. I might stop there for snacks. It's been a really great walk, man. It's been a really, really good walk. All right, I'm at 17.5 miles here, and look at this. I just found what I think is an ambulance spawn point. Whoa, ambulance spawn point. Ambulance spawn point, folks. They're spawning them right there. Oh, man. Oh, what a beautiful night. This is one of my favorite times of night, when the sun is just setting. And I've mentioned this before in videos from the trail, that this is golden hour, man. This is golden hour. Right before the sun goes away, and right after it sets, you've got this brief period of time where you've got stellar light, plenty of light to do I say do anything, I mean skateboard. You don't have the light shine in your face, and it's just, it's perfect. And it's the greatest time to just be chilling in the yard with your family or friends, or going on a walk through the neighborhood, or coming back from a 20-mile ruck. Winco's right over here. Should I go get some chips and dip? I'm feeling chips and dip tonight. I'm feeling chips, guacamole, can of beans, mix up the beans and the guac, dip that ish. I think I might do that, because I don't have anything to eat at home. So that sounds pretty good. And I've only eaten a banana today, so I think I might have just earned that. Woo! Alright, 7:20 outside Winco. 7:20, and I'm 18 miles in for the day. And I know I'm about 2.5 miles from home, so I'll definitely hit 20 miles by the time that I pull up to the crib. I wonder if they're gonna let me take my backpack in here. I wonder if they're gonna let me take my backpack in. Hope not. I don't have much to get. Grocery store parking lots. Nothing like it, mate. There's nothing like it. Yo, look. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. I had these on the trail last year. That's crazy. Wow. And now, in true hiker trash form, we're doing parking lot dinner. I got some chips. I got some guacamole, and I went with spicy chili instead of just some rando beans. Come on. All right. Shoot. Let's go. Chips, guac, beans. Got some garlic bread for another time. Got some sardines for another time. Got some spoons to stir it all up with. Let's go. You gotta make sure you get the can with the pry top. If you don't have a can opener. Nice. I got Hormel chili, hot with beans. I got Herdez, traditional guacamole. And I'm actually like, I'd rather eat now because then I can walk right after I eat. And I'm trying to walk after I eat lately because it's like really good for you. All right, so guacamole. Whoa, chili. Look at that. Whoa. It's 8:04 p.m. I'm 18 and a half miles in. And this is the exact intersection where that little cart was. That little lark that belonged to Winco that I tried to take back earlier, but it just didn't work because the battery was dead on it. So someone must have come got it. Don't know how that works. I just slammed that can of chili and half of that guac and almost that entire bag of chips. Oh man, so that's food for the day. That's my big meal for the day. And yeah, I've got about a mile and a half to go to get home. So that's a nice, good, solid after meal walk. I've been learning a lot about walking lately. And well, first of all, just how good it is for you. So something happens to us when we walk. When you're sitting there on your couch and you're thinking like, I should go for a walk. But you just can't really bring yourself to get up and get off your tuchus and go get it done. That's actually, and I think that must go for running and any other kind of like exercise activities as well. Maybe if you go to the gym and you're just like, if you have, something that's like, oh, it's so hard for me to get off my ass and go and work out. Well, that's actually a naturally occurring reaction. That is your body telling you, wait a minute, we're not getting any signals that we're in danger. So why would we go do that? Or it's hunter-gatherer stuff. So it's basically like your body is like, we don't need to go hunt. Why would we go hunt? But then once you get moving, your body starts doing all sorts of dope stuff once you start walking. Like after 15 or 20 minutes of walking, your body starts releasing producing all sorts of hormones that are just like so good for you. And it does, walking and health does trace back to primal roots, because we're at our primal roots hunters, and so when you're walking, for instance, like there's this naturally occurring effect of relaxation and calming of the mind that occurs as you walk, and the things in the environment around you pass by as you walk past them. And that's something you're not going to get if you're walking on a treadmill in just one stationary spot, because the act of walking and traveling and objects passing you, trees, in this case it's cars and it's houses and it's things like that. Those are, what that does is it calms your mind and relaxes your body, and it tells your body and your mind hormonally that you are traveling away from danger, or that you're moving, and so you're at less risk of attack or harm, or that you're moving towards food in a hunt type scenario. So been learning a lot about walking and all the benefits of walking, and it really it really helps clear up a lot of stuff, because lately I've just been like getting so kind of scatterbrained and overwhelmed, just with the typical workload of life, that I've just been like really getting a lot of solace and peace of mind on walks. And it's enabled me to, I've shifted from running over to walking, because just like, I don't know, the the act of running, it's cool and all, and I really love the exercise and the endurance of it all, but there's something about walking that just feels so much better. And then started biking again yesterday. Got in a 27-mile ride yesterday in an hour and a half. So nailed an average of 17 miles per hour for 27 miles on the bike yesterday, and that just felt really good. And that was some really high output cardio right there. So getting in a good solid zone 2 walk today. And just the running, man. It's just the running. It feels too fast sometimes. It feels too fast. So there's that. Yeah. Nightfall in the neighborhood. Let's go. 19.10 miles into the day and into the night, and I am just about home and passing the beloved Dollar General, where I filmed that video for a resupply at a Dollar General. Okay, yeah, I didn't eat off that food for 3 or 4 days, or however long I said I would. Okay, I'm gonna be really transparent with you. I did it. So sue me. but I'm almost home and quite looking forward to being done with this walk for the day. So, something that has been a new occurrence to me since trail has been my fingers go numb. They get cold. Like even like that. Like, look at that. So strange. And you know, I have carpal tunnel issues from being a bicycle courier for many years and having my hands on the handlebars of the bike all day long, and so I definitely, I have issues with that. But I just, I got a little chilly earlier while I was sitting outside Winco munching down, and I just like lose feeling in my fingers sometimes. Sometimes it's my left hand, sometimes it's my right. In this case, it's my left hand, pointer finger and middle finger. And just gotta get my blood going again. And I don't know, kind of a weird thing. And nightfall hits. Yes, I knew I would have to do one more lap around the block. I'm at 19.75 miles for the day. One more time around the block. My block is 0.34 miles. So, I'm almost there. Let's go. All right, I know you can't see anything right now. That's because the sun has fully gone down. The moon has not yet risen. And it is about 8:30 p.m. and I am not 20.16 miles into the day, and therefore done with the day and back to the base. And oh my gosh, I am so happy to be here. Let me take my pack off. Oh my gosh. Nice, dude. Nice. Bear can chair for the win. Day for the win. Everything for the win, man. That was a day. I forgot how long 20 miles is and how much walking it takes to get it. Shoot, but I'm so proud of myself that I did. Yeah, man. Time to go finish my chips and guac, smoke up fatty, and get to sleep because it's almost 9 o'clock and I have work in less than 12 hours. So I wish you all adieu. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share the video. Don't be afraid to shoot some funds over on the old Cash App and the link in the bio. It's there if you want to contribute to the 2027 thru-hike of the Continental Divide Trail right here on Wolverine on Trail. Thank you all for watching, and peace.